Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's something you don't see every day, and this thing is just so awesome. It's a Mendel wardrobe or an armoire trunk. You would have had to be pretty well off to have a trunk of this size carried around. So I have it open so that I can easily open it up to show you the inside. It does close tightly. These latches do secure perfectly here, so it is lined up. We don't have the key, and it looks like somebody else was missing it at one point in time and has taken like a screwdriver or something to get in. So it's got a little bit of damage there, but look, one of the original leather straps actually made it through. The leather is mostly intact, and I say that mostly, I mean it pretty much all the binding on the sides, and you know this strip here, it's just it's got some wear to it, as you can see. I did put a little bit of oil on it, but I didn't go like, you know, real deep into it. But man, is this thing cool. Look, you got the top handle. I mean, it's pretty brittle, but it's still there, which is awesome. And the Mendel Wardrobe Patent Number 743-537. But I just think this thing looks amazing. And if you had like a vintage clothing store, or pretty much a vintage anything, this thing would be a killer display piece. Let's have some rubs here, as you can see, but you know, the wood on top all intact, the back, the hinges all intact. There's no holes anywhere in it, and pardon the camera work because I'm going to try to do this one-handed and one-footed. But there she opens up. Isn't that great? Well, that's not the end, everybody. This is just the beginning. So you've got this upper portion, and these could probably just be nailed back in. I mean, they are bowed a little bit, and I think these guys are actually what completes it. But a lot of like these little leather tabs that would have been on here are gone, and I'll show you more areas of that. But you've got the original hangers, and then the original straps, but the hanger bar slides out. And these drawers, so they're kind of cardboard-ish, and I can't do it one-handed. They would have originally had like a little handle here, probably that dangled, and you could open and pull them. I have gotten all four of them opened, and if you look in the pictures, you can see inside of each of them. They do bind a little bit, you know, just from the age and being moved around, but they are all intact, and you can slide them in and out. It just, some of them take a little bit more effort than others, but look. So, you know, the straps there, but I mean, they're gone. But this thing still opens. Get a good grip on it. And look, it's double hinged. Isn't that cool? And then you've got, again, more original hangers on this side. And the bar goes in and out. And then it's got the original straps up top. And then down below. I'm thinking that somebody probably added these guys at some point in time, because they look a lot more modern than this piece does. But I mean, holy cow, look at this thing. I mean, do you know anybody else that has one? I don't. And I did, I spent some time cleaning this. I spent a couple hours like really brushing it down, and it cleaned up fairly nicely. I mean, you've still got, you know, some spots inside, but I just think it's so stinking cool, man. So anyway, if you've ever wanted one of these, well, I happen to have one. And it's pretty nice. And it would look pretty amazing somewhere. And you don't see too many of them.